Ben Wiles, welcome to Huddersfield Town. How does that sound?
Yeah, it's very strange. It is obviously it's different. Do you know? Obviously coming from a club I've been at all my life, and you know, just being at a different team, regardless of what team, it's always going to sound different. But I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to the challenge ahead. Yeah.
The kit looks good. That's a first hurdle.
Yeah, no, I love the blue and white. I think it looks really classy and smart, and just nice colours together. And yeah,
like you said, it's no small deal to move from a club you've been at your entire life. What was your motivation to make that move across Yorkshire and come here to Huddersfield? Don't
get me wrong, it was a really difficult decision to make. Obviously, especially moving from somewhere where I've grew up, I don't think it's going to be easy for anyone. Do you know? Never mind someone in the job that we're in, even if it was to do a different job. It's always going to be difficult, but I just knew in myself it was just the right time, and I just had this gut instinct that I just knew it was something that I was just ready for. Obviously, I've been through some difficult times the last 2 years, obviously ups and downs, and but I just, like I said, I've absolutely loved my time there, and I couldn't thank them enough for everything they've done. But I just knew that it was time to just move on. And when obviously Huddersfield came up, you know, which better club? Because obviously it's such a relatable club to Rotherham in terms of it being a family club. Like obviously looking around today, you know, it looks fantastic set up, and I can't wait to obviously get going and, you know, meeting all the lads. But yeah, it was difficult, you know, but obviously I've got to look forward now, and you know, it's such a short career, football, so I've just got to look forward and look at the positives, and hopefully, you know, just play well.
It's got to mean a lot to you that, you know, the club's coming with a significant transfer fee to yourself. It's not been something that's just happened overnight at all. The fact that you've obviously gone away, thought about it, and wanted to come here, and the club have gone away, thought about it, wanted you to come here, that's a perfect start for you.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, being wanted by a club is always, obviously it's the first time. It's kind of, obviously I've had things in the past with situations like that, but nothing like concrete as this. And to be wanted by another club is always a nice feeling. You know, it always sets you up to kind of kick on, and just know that club's, you know, gone out of the way to pay a significant figure for you to play. So obviously now it's just my job to prove my worth and just give what I can to the fans, to the club, and, you know, just help them in all the success they have.
Like I say, you're not a player that has been short of interest. So why Huddersfield? I know you've spoken about the similarities and the ease that you'll have to fit in here, but what exactly about what we're doing as a club and where we're hoping to go attracted you here? Yeah,
well, obviously, first off, I've always wanted to play under Neil Warnock. You know, the stories we've had, the videos that come out, you know, it makes me roll. And speaking to him, it just made me feel so welcome. And obviously, because I'm a Rotherham lad, and he joked about, you know, obviously me being from Rotherham, and he's not heard about that. He's not heard that accent in a while, and yeah, just obviously where the club's going, you know, the plan it's got put in place. You know, it's just an exciting opportunity to be at, and I just feel like for myself, and I'm a homegrown kind of lad, and this was the kind of good move for me because it's not too far away, and like I said, it's such a relatable club to Rotherham with the success it's had. And obviously, like you said, the plans that are put in place for the next couple of years, I can't wait to be a part of, and hopefully I can, you know, bring my success and my work ethic and goals and assists to try and achieve what we want to achieve.
That settling in we talked about is going to be made easy by the fact that you know a few of our boys already. You've played with Scott I and Ramani Edmonds-Green, Reg as we all call him. There's a few near misses there as well, yeah. Not just with your gaffer when he was at Rotherham last time, but Danny Ward as well. That's got to be a good place for you to know that they're lads that you ought to get on with. Yeah,
exactly. Obviously I spoke to a few of them as well, and you know, they couldn't rate the club highly enough, so obviously when I've heard what they said about this club, you know, it was just something that attracted me straight away. So it's obviously nice coming into a change room where you know a few faces, and obviously that'll help with me getting to know other people, but yeah, it's a good start, and like I said, I can't wait to actually meet everyone and get to know them.
Town fans as well will know you already, which is a good thing. You've played against us, you've scored against us. For those who might not be too familiar with yourself, how would you explain your game? What would your review of Ben Wiles be?
it's a difficult one because I think if you asked me this a couple of years ago, I'd have said something different. But obviously, things come with maturity, and like you can be blind to the fact of what you actually bring sometimes. So, but like my main goals, what I want to achieve in a game is just to work hard first and foremost. I want to just be able to come off that pitch knowing that I've given my all. But in terms of just working hard, I want to be able to score goals. I want to be higher up the pitch. But then also, I will run back. I'll track back. I'll try and cover every blade of grass on the pitch because I just want to be involved. I want to touch the ball as much as I can. I'll go up for an header if I need to. But yeah, I'm just obviously a collective, like box to box 8. But I'm trying to adapt my game to be more of a 10/8. So obviously I can add goals and assists to my game because obviously who doesn't love that, you know what I mean? So
you come into a midfield department as well that's got a lot of seniority in it with Jonathan Hogg, our club captain, but there's some younger lads in, Dave Kasumu, Jack Redoni and the like. That's got to be exciting for you that you're going to be able to play with lads similar to your sort of age and develop with them, but also learn off somebody like Jonathan Hogg who's been there and done it across his entire career. Yeah,
definitely. Obviously, I feel like that's one of my aspects that I'm really interested in is I like to learn off others, and obviously being a club captain and having such a successful career, it's a good example to learn off, and and just being able to play with the other lads and just hopefully be able to create bonds and kind of links on the pitch that we can work together and we can pass the ball well, move well together, and just we're all on the same picture.
You've got the number 23 shirt. That's got some significance here, as you've been told now with Andy Booth. A little bit of pressure on your shoulders, perhaps?
A little bit, yeah. But obviously, hopefully I can just add to goals like he did and do him proud.
The last thing I'll ask you is that there's no waiting for games in the Sky Bet Championship. They'll be here sooner rather than later. How excited are you to see those Town fans and for them to be cheering for you and not against you this time around?
Yeah, it'll be different. But yeah, I can't wait to get going. Obviously, I've had an unlucky last part of the season last year where I missed out on a lot of games through injury. So I've kind of missed the buzz of listening to the fans and being able to get through the 90 minutes. Obviously it just started to come previous, but I can't wait to try and concrete my position in the team. Obviously I've got to prove my worth first, show my abilities, but yeah, just listen to them, just prove to them that I can help this team in ways that individually I can. And yeah, I just want to give them something to cheer about, so hopefully I can add some goals and assists and just run around.
That sounds great to me, Ben. Congratulations on the move and good luck for the rest of the season.
Brilliant, cheers.